Hey everybody, so quick disclaimer, this is a re-upload because the last video I uploaded just didn't have very good audio, so I wanted to re-record it just to give it a little bit more enjoyable to watch. So here we are with What If Ivysaur. These are all based off the What If Bulbasaur creations that I did in a previous video. These will be evolutions of those creations. So if you haven't watched that, go watch that. But otherwise, we'll get into it. So obviously I've still used Ivysaur as the base here because I used Bulbasaur as the base on the previous ones. It's logical that the evolution would still look fairly similar for most of these. There are a few down the track that look a little bit different, but for the most part they mainly look like Ivysaur. So this is the grass normal type, just a little bit hairier than the previous one, still with the same flower on the back as Ivysaur. So looking at this one in retrospect, I think I could have made a few different changes. I probably could have made the horn a little bit bigger. Maybe I wasn't paying enough attention to the reference of the Bulbasaur before. It still looks okay though. I'm not disappointed in it. So this is the grass fighting type of Ivysaur. Yeah, tell me what you guys think. And now we're on to grass flying. So I really like the way this one turned out. I think the aesthetic just transferred over really well from the Bulbasaur to the Ivysaur. It's got a really nice airy flow to it, which is really what I was looking for. This is the first one where I've changed the leaves because the leaves were like that on the Bulbasaur. It just made sense to have them like that on this Ivysaur. The jagged leaves just wouldn't make sense. And now we've got the grass ground type. So this one I've changed the look of his face a little bit, given him a bit more of a snout, because the original one didn't have much variety to it from a Bulbasaur. It kind of just looked like a colour change with rounder spots. So made the leaves shorter, given him a snout, and yeah, this is grass ground. And for grass rock, I've made the leaves a little bit shorter again, not as short as the grass ground, but also just made the jewels a lot more prominent on his back. So I'm kind of interested to see what that's going to look like when it evolves into Venusaur. So this is probably the first bug type that I've drawn that I don't actually hate. So yeah, this is grass bug type. When I drew the Bulbasaur, I didn't love it, but this one, it looks like it could almost be a bug type Pokemon. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Did I still miss the mark? Is it still okay? Not too much to say about grass ghost type here. Still really like it. I really like the grass ghost Bulbasaur, so this is just a bigger version of that. What's not to like? Pumpkin's a little bit bigger, the Ivysaur's a little bit bigger, and the vines are a little bit more aggressive. And with that, we are onto the grass metal. So I really did not like the grass metal Bulbasaur that I did, so I've changed it up a little bit here for grass metal Ivysaur, given a little bit more of a pleasant look. I've made his leaves metal, which I think is a nice touch. Let me know what you guys think. Is it better? Is it still really bad? Just take a look at this guy. How cool does he look? I'm really happy with the way this one turned out, obviously. So grass fire type. Grass fire Bulbasaur looked fine as well, but I did think it looked a little bit too much like Charmander, maybe just because of the color palette. But grass fire Ivysaur, I really like the way this one turned out. Let me know what you guys think. Grass water type is another one that I think has worked out really well in my opinion. So I've made its body a little bit longer, a little bit more distinguished, and the leaves on its back resemble more like a lily pad. So the thought is, as it glides underwater, it would look like a lily pad floating on the top. Now we are on to Grass Electric. So the Grass Electric Bulbasaur that I did previously, I think looked a little bit too much like Pikachu. So I've tried to move away from that a little bit. Still has the Pikachu aesthetic a little bit, but maybe not so much. Grass Psychic type. Made this one a little bit more pudgy, making it look a bit more like a worm, I suppose. No real reason for that. I just wanted to change it up a little bit, and I think this one turned out okay. Grass Ice type for me is on the same level as the Grass Fire type that I did. I think it just looks really cool. I think that it's got a lot of potential for the evolution when I draw that. Hopefully I can make the evolution look really, really epic. But Grass Ice type I am in love with. It looks really chic, really cool, and can't get enough of it. Not much to say about Grass Dragon type. Looks like a grass type, looks like a dragon type. What more do you want? I don't know how, but the Grass Dark type Ivysaur looks somehow cuter than the Grass Dark type Bulbasaur. I think it's because I've made the mane go all the way around like that. Still really like the concept, but yeah, just a thought. Now we are on to Grass Fairy type. This one turned out well enough, I think. I have changed the patterning on it a little bit. Other than that, I did try to play with the color palette a little bit, but ended up just going for the same as the other one because it worked so well. Also changed the leaves a little bit there, not sure if you noticed, but yeah, this design really like. Hey everybody, anybody that has made it this far into the video, thank you so much for watching. It really means a lot to me. If you did enjoy what you've seen, hit that like button, leave a comment, let me know what you think you liked best, what I could have done better, and what you'd like to see me do next. Other than that, if you like this kind of content, consider subscribing, hit that notification bell so you can get notified when more come out, and see you in the next video.